Alright, now we're back talking about the track listing of Sublime's 40 Ounces of Freedom. This is the original 1998 pressing. And it does differ from the 2005 pressing, which I'll show here in a second. But another good song on here is Date Rape. I think KRS-One is good. I just listened to like side A, B, and the last record. Dang it, the battery's about to die. And side A of the last work, I didn't have a chance to listen to side, what is it, A, B, C, D. So that's unfortunate, but that's okay. The inserts for both of these are pretty much the same. There's black and white photos. I think the photos differ just a little bit on the inside inserts, but the photo on here on the back is different. And also says side A, B, C, and D, as on the original pressing it's actually side 1 through 4. Well, that's the only difference. This is on cranberry red vinyl. Very cool pressing. The cool thing about that other pressing is the person had MoFi inner sleeves and they put the records in those, so they already did the work for me and saved me a little bit of money too. But this is done by Skunk Records, I think 77 Records. Let's see here, and yeah, 77 Records and Erica Records. It's a great pressing. It is sourced from digital though, but even despite that, it sounds amazing, or it sounds great. You can really turn this one up. The CD, unfortunately, the recent MCA reissue to CD is highly compressed, and some of the cymbals in one of the songs is just really harsh. Overall, the CD version sounds pretty good when compared to these two records and the original. The original sounds good from what I've heard on the Steve Hoffman forums, and that's more what I'm talking about those on in this part. If the battery dies, I'm really sorry, guys. Here is a test pressing of Tool's Enema, done at by RTI at the Classic Records. This has been remastered by Bernie Grundman. So I think it sounds really good. I did have a chance to get the original Enema 1996 pressing, brand new, but there was just too many conflicting stories of really good bootlegs being put out with official looking stickers on them. It was just really hard to distinguish what was real and what wasn't, and apparently the bootlegs are going for just as much as they were sealed bootlegs that look like the real deal. They're going for just as much as the original pressing. So I went ahead and got this. This is sealed. It's kind of weird that it's sealed. Even people on the Steve Hoffman forum said that it was really weird that this was sealed. And Classic Records actually pressed the original Tool's original Enema on vinyl. So that's why this number, the actual old catalog number is here. People tell me that the catalog number is different on the actual records themselves. I haven't opened these. These are still sealed. Nothing really much to look at here. It's just a white sleeve, probably high grade paper. It's either that or the quality of an actual art, a sleeve with art. From what I've heard, these are the holy grail for Tool fans, and yes, I paid an arm and a leg for these. So be prepared to pay for these an arm and a leg for these. Supposedly there's only 10 to 20 copies out there in the wild, so yeah, just be prepared to pay buku bucks for these. Next I got a new preamp with, you can actually output level control, suitable for home or studio applications. It's the TC750 LC audiophile MM phono preamp. This is to use if your record player does not have a phono preamp, or maybe your record player or your receiver does not sound very good with its original preamp, or preamp outs, I'm sorry. Compatible with any amplifiers or receiver, lacking a phono input. Discrete circuit design, extremely accurate. This got really good reviews on Amazon, so I picked it up. I had to have it. I just want something that's going to sound better than the preamp that I have now for the amplifier I have, and that I'll talk about. I bought a brand new 5.1 receiver. I just had a home theater system using that for DVDs and CDs for a long time, and it's worked, and it still sounds great. I haven't blown that out yet, and I'll still use it for CDs. Still trying to figure out how to use it with just for DVDs through the receiver. But yeah, so I'll get that, plug that in later on when I get the record player in my room. Sorry about the mess, guys. Save the best for last. This is the Odyssey Innovations made in California record player. This holds 200 records, and I have all of my new purchases in here. Cardboard there to keep these from falling down and keep them right up. Take that out of there. Has 2 compartments, so it holds approximately 200, depending on how many you have in actual these plastic sleeves. If they're double albums, unfortunately they do not fit large or oversized box sets. Here is, I forgot to show this, Bob Dylan live 1966, the Royal Albert Hall concert, on 2 180-gram vinyls according to online. But a lot of great hits here. You have She Belongs to Me, Visions of Johanna, It's All Up Over Baby Blue, Desolation Road, Just Like a Woman, Baby Let Me Follow You Down, Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues, Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat, One Too Many Mornings, Ballad of a Thin Man, and the best live version of Like a Rolling Stone in my opinion. So comes in a great big box, comes with a booklet, has all the same photos as the CD edition. This is cut from the original master tapes, and it probably sounds really good from what I've heard online. People say it sounds really good. Sorry I can't fit this in the frame. There are other box sets of his live bootleg series. I was tempted to get the live 1964, but decided not against it. It's a little high, and maybe I will eventually if I save up for it. So this will not fit inside this case, unfortunately. But it's a good sturdy box. I'd recommend it to Bob Dylan fans. If you're a hardcore fan, pick this up. You can probably find it at your local record store for a good deal. This was pressed in 1998 by Classic Records, so that's really cool. But so you know it's going to be good quality. If Classic Records had anything to do with it, they only put out high quality records, boxes, and sleeves. So that's it for this vinyl pickups video, guys. I will be making another one here in a few months, maybe sooner. We'll see. All depends on how my finances go. Until then. Alright guys, I do have another pickups video coming soon and several others in the works. So if you want to drop a comment, feel free to do so. Rate and subscribe if you like the content I have to offer on this channel. Thanks again for watching.